Hi, I'm Enda Kelleher from Sprintax, and today we're going to go through some key information for non-residents here in the US, international students and scholars from Columbia University, and what your filing obligations are, what you need to know and understand about tax here in the United States. First thing we need to do is start off with a disclaimer. The information that I'm going to give you over the coming slides relates to most international students and scholars, but please make sure that you understand your own personal obligations. Every single international student and scholar is going to be slightly different from a tax perspective, so it's very important that you understand your own personal obligations. So while the information that I'm going to give you is consistent with most international students and scholars, it's very important that you understand your own obligations. And going through a system like Sprintax, we will help you understand your own exact tax position. We're going to talk about an overview of federal and state tax requirements here in the US and tax obligations for non-residents and the difference between residents and non-residents from a tax point of view. We're also going to go through the Form 8843, which will be applicable to all of you, but might be the only tax form that some of you will need to do. We're also going to talk about the income types that you may have received while you were here in the US and the forms that you will receive based on those different income types and what actions you will need to take on those. We will also talk about state taxes and what your obligations might be there and figuring out if you're a resident, a non-resident or a part-year resident for state tax purposes. We will also talk about misfiling, or if you filed perhaps as a resident by mistake, or you need to catch up on years that you were here in the US but you didn't file a tax return for. So the objective is that at the end of this short tutorial, you will have a clear understanding of what your obligations are here in the US as a non-resident from a tax point of view.